Hi, welcome back to part 4 of my Kivy and Python iOS app tutorial. So in this video we're going to be getting our Firebase database started, and then we will I'll show you the data that we want to put in there for this app, and then we'll go ahead and use it and try to use it to populate the information in these grids here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and head over to firebase.google.com. Okay, and then once you're there, you click Add Project. Yeah, I was practicing. All right, Add Project. I'll put in Friendly Fitness. Okay, and then accept whatever. Hit Create Project. So I'll be using the Python requests library here. I know there's a couple Python modules that work with Firebase, but there's sort of two different databases in Firebase, and the Python modules work with like the admin one, and I don't know, I didn't really follow those ones too much, and I was able to work just with the request. It's pretty simple. So okay, here's my new project. If I just move over here to database, I'll click there. Create database. Let's start in test mode so that anybody can see it, okay? Or anybody can read the data, write the data. All right, we're in. Okay, so now up here, this is the Cloud Firestore. This is the one that's a little bit too complicated for what I need. So I'm just gonna click on that and then instead do this a real-time database. Okay, so I'll click there. Now right here, this is the URL that I'm gonna use to query my database. And then let me just make sure in my rules that, okay, read, write, false. Okay, I need to be able to read this. So I'm gonna put this to true so my app can read the information here. But I won't need to change anything at the moment, so I'll leave it. Okay, published. All right, now here is my database, and pretty much it's just like a big JSON file. So let me add a field, and I'm going to add this by like friend ID. So we'll start off with friend ID is 1, and then I'll add a field to this guy. So we'll have avatar, because I wanted to save what your avatar is, and so maybe let's check what the avatar is at the moment in my home screen. Here it is, man.png. Okay, so let's call it the avatar is man.png. That way when I get the data, I'll read what the avatar is, and then I'll populate this image with what's in the database. So I won't have it hard-coded here anymore. Okay, let's add another field to this friend ID number 1, and we'll say friends, okay? And then maybe my friend is friend ID number 2. So this would be the friend ID of all your friends, and I could go like 2, 3, 4, whatever. Okay? And then we'll go workouts, because this is the vital bit of information we need. Now workouts they'll have multiple workouts in there, so I'm going to make some elements inside this workouts key, and I'll identify them by like workout number 1, I guess. And then in workout number 1, I'll have the workout image, I'll call it. So maybe that's like bike.png. So that bike.png and the workout image will be this one here, whatever this should be, okay? And then I'll need whatever this one should be, so I'll have it be like time.png or distance.png or maybe repetitions.png. So, okay, here I am. Okay, in this first workout, I need time, and I'll say that was 30. Then maybe I need some units in there too. So units, minutes. Okay, so I biked for 30 minutes. All right, that makes sense. And then I'll just add another workout 2, and we'll say the workout image was weights.png. Okay, and then maybe this one was repetition. Repetition? No. There it is. Repetition. Repetitions. We'll do I don't know, 100, and then time, oh whoops, sorry, so this takes the place of time. So maybe units would be sets or something. So 100 sets sounds like a lot, so maybe 5 sets. Okay, so let's go ahead and add. So here's my database so far. I have one person in there, one friend ID, okay, and then there's the avatar, person one's friends, okay, and then the workouts that he or she has done. So let me go ahead and add a second person, just really quick. Two is going to be their friend ID. Avatar will be girl.png. I think I have an image called girl.png in there somewhere. Friends will be 1, okay, and then maybe also 3 and 4. Oh, whoops. Friends, that's the key. Value will be 1, 3, and 4. And maybe they don't have any workouts yet. Okay, fine. That's enough. So now, the way that I work with this real-time database in Firebase is I do a request, or I do a get request on this URL, and then I do a slash, and then I can do like 1.json, and that'll get me all of this data here in this one guy. Or I could do a 2.json. And there's a bit more complex queries that you can do, which are really handy. Like you could get all the ones that have more than 2 friends or something like that. And to do that, I'd suggest reading up over here at this page. There's a couple different like resources to help you out with Firebase, and sometimes you think you're in the same thing as somewhere else, and you're not. So this is the page that's good that'll help you figure out how to do it. Okay, so for more complex queries, go here. So for now, let's go back to my app. And what I want to do is, when the app starts up, so I will override this start, on start method. So on start is inherited from this guy, app. So on start, I want to get database data, okay? And then I want to populate workout grid in home screen. Okay, so to get database data, first I need to import some stuff. So I'm gonna get requests, all right? And then also I'm gonna need JSON to decode my data after requesting it. So here, let's see, I'll just say my request, or let's do result. Result is requests.get. I need to do a get request. And my URL is this guy. Okay. So get that and then do slash 1.json. Because we're assuming one is me. Really, I should have like maybe me, my friend ID equals 1. There we go, that makes a bit more sense. Okay, so plus string self dot my friend ID. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna go ahead and query our database and get all the data for my friend ID. Make sure you add the .json at the end. Okay, and then let's just make sure this works so far. Okay, so I'm gonna print whether or not our get request was accepted. Was it okay? And then let's print. Okay, let's see what happens. Was it okay? We have down here, true. All right, my get request worked. I got the data. So result.content is gonna be the content, but then I need to decode it because it's gonna come in as a binary. So I'll say data is result.content.decode, and then I'm gonna need a JSON.load string. Because result.content will return bytes, so I need to decode it from bytes, and then after I decode it, it's in a string, and I want to take it out of a string, so I use json.loads, which is load string, okay, and it loads the string into a dictionary. So I'll print data so you can see what we got. Hopefully we get something that looks just like this: avatar, man, friends 2, 3, 4, workouts, whatever. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Down here we have workouts, none. Okay, it's a list. So the first workout is none. Second is the spiking one, and the third one is this weights one. And then my friends are over here. Okay, so it's all working fine. This none thing, I assume it's just because this has no like value here. Like workouts doesn't equal anything. Workouts has some stuff below it. So, okay, that's fine. I'll just know to ignore the first element in this workouts list here. So then I can say workouts is data, and then since I have a dictionary, I'll get my workouts, right? So I'm getting this field of the dictionary. So here's what I will be returned. Oops, all of that. Okay, and then I want to ignore the first one. So I'll say, forget the first one in there because that's none, it's junk. Now for workout in workouts, print workout, and then I'll say workout image, okay, and then print workout, let's see, print workout units. All right, and then I don't need to print all the data anymore. I know it's gonna be okay. Let's run. Here we go. Here's the first workout. It was a bike, and units were minutes, weights, and sets. Okay, perfect. So I've got all of my data now. So now I need to use that data to populate a banner. So for each workout, like that for loop I have now, for each workout, I'm going to make something like this. So I'll make a grid layout that has these sort of items in there. And then for each, and then I guess I'll add the banner to this area. Okay, so that'll be for the next video. Thanks.